We've been married almost 23 years, and
Whoop, whoop.
the first 10 years of our marriage, we didn't really know what we were doing, which is what a lot of people are, right? And unfortunately, that resulted in us splitting up.
Signing divorce papers. We
were
actually
separated for a
really thought
year.
we were divorced.
Yep. But we ended up, I mean, in a nutshell, we kind of pulled the nose up at the very last second, called the lawyer and said, "Did you ever file those papers?" And he's like, "Oh, geez, I forgot." So it worked out. And then the second half of our marriage has been much more exploratory, a lot more focused on work, on the relationship and in the relationship, and how can we make it even better and even better than that and better than that. And then learning how we got where we were. And it kind of culminated in us writing the book, in that here's all the cool shit we learned along the way. We know that we're far from perfect. Like, we still have a lot more to learn. And I think if every couple kind of approaches their relationship that way and really gets excited about being students of their relationship, that it's a great place to be.
Yeah, know that there's no perfect relationship out there, that we're all just trying our best.
You know, Lance and I really struggled once we had kids. That was our big turning point. And, you know, clearly you all know, most of us are family on this call, but we adore our daughters. But, you know, for somebody that was a workaholic and then, you know, added a marriage and then added the children, life just kept crumbling, and it just kept getting harder and harder. And you know, we were at same story too. You know, it's like finding Lance an apartment and separating. And I love how you said that, you know, pulling the nose up right at the end. And, you know, Lance was just speaking to a men's group recently and said that, you know, they were like, what was the turning point? And it really was just that last effort of, you know, if we're going to do this, we need to do it, and we need to do it differently. And we need to really give it our all, and not just say we're going to give it our all, but make our marriage the same level of a priority as Brandy, you do your business, and Lance, you now, you know, you do with your health, or, you know, whatever other things that we were really giving our time and focused energy and treating as a priority. And so for us, it was, you know, clearly taking a different approach, because we had taken the approach for years of really just continuously trying to fix what was broken. And a lot of the finger pointing and, you know, I want this and you're not doing that. And it was this like constant like cycle of up and down and up and down. And so when we decided to try something different, we truly took the perspective of designing our relationship and growing together in that. And so that's when everything really changed for us, is creating a shared vision. And, you know, it's what One Life is all about. And it's interesting because, you know, as somebody that has been in the personal growth space for a really long time, it was interesting how I knew a lot of these concepts, right? Like I knew how to create a vision for something and then a plan. And I mean, I teach planning at One Life, you know, right? So it was funny how I struggled so much in this area. And I think a lot of us do, because of the emotional tension in a relationship, where there are simple measurables in our health. There are simple measurables in our business. And as much as there can be emotional tension in business for sure, it's not the same as like human to human working through all of your, you know, BS to try and grow together and create an awesome life. It's just, and so I know that that's what it was for us. And so treating our relationship as a growth opportunity, and, you know, Pat, you just said becoming students of it and the process, and always growing and learning as a couple about the relationship was another big turning point for us. So our journey is very similar.